place I'd rather be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the finish line. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. With a silent stare, raging through the open air. He's without care.
Settings on Duel, there's lots of things that you can do in there. Let me just check. There we go. You know what?
Oh, I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I'm dumb.
Where are you looking?
The stream.
Yeah, that's true.
I forgot.
There's this thing. It's something like music. So I'm gonna get there's song URL, song name, song artist, and then I can save that song. So when someone visits my profile, that's what they will see. Let me make this, and let me just make this as well. Because it is crazy. Only that.
Oh, now I'm remembering.
What are you remembering? It was just some hours ago. How do you forget?
No, it's not that. I'm just memorizing my comic idea I had 3 minutes ago, and then like, what do I want to do again?
Oh, I see.
It's just because I want to create my comic idea, but the thing is, it's super bloody and gory. So, fun.
I mean, that's fun.
Not really, because, yeah.
Why not?
There's a lot of stuff I need to learn, so fun. In order to create this comic.
I mean, it's still really cool. I mean, you can do the comic like read wrong, and then you see what you could do, you know, for it. Like, oh yeah, I know this thing doesn't work. Okay, yeah, you see, I can put a music here, but I'm not gonna make a egg roll because I think that will be like really boring or something. So I'm gonna get an actual playlist of mine. Want a song from there?
She would look nice with that.
Probably I'll search for telephone at or something. Oh wait, there's a song that I was liking like really recently.
Stay with me.
Not that one. I have heard that one a lot.
I like that one.
Yeah, I also like that one, but okay, I could get this one actually. Do you prefer Stay With Me or do you prefer Plastic Love? I think I prefer Plastic Love.
What's Plastic Love again?
Have you not heard of Plastic Love?
No.
Okay, let me send it to you, okay? Very quickly. Let me just let's just hope this lag goes down like a lot. Please stop lagging. Once let's just hope my FPS like stabilize or something. So I can show you what's Plastic Love. An amazing song, by the way. But I'm not gonna send you the original song. I'm gonna send you only a cover because I seem like crazy for this person on the cover. So you know that's something, you know. I'll send it on the play, by the way.
Makes sense.
What makes sense?
What you said right now?
What's simping like crazy?
No. Never mind then.
Sending it on the plate. Yeah, it makes sense. No! Stop sounding. You're gonna get me copyright strike again. Okay, now we're fine. Now I can get in again.
She looks so cool. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the next cover because I'm such a simp. There we go. Okay, we got this. We got this for you now. There we go. I sent it on Discord.
Oh. Jaden!
Yeah, I saw Jaden type something. What up? Oh well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
What?
Oh no, don't worry. You will understand later. So name, plastic glove.
It's not that bad. I like the cover.
No, I don't. No, I know. I love that cover. I know. Yeah.
Why are you sorry?
No, for nothing.
Not you, Jaden.
Oh, why is Jaden saying sorry?
I don't know. They say sorry for a lot of things. Even if a mashed potato fall on the floor. What? And what about it?
Yeah, what about it? Okay, yeah, you wanna join? That's the thing, you know. If you don't wanna join, then why you're sorry because you know.
Oh no! If Jaden joins, Wompy's gonna join. So.
No, wait, don't say that. Don't say that. You cannot say stuff like that, you know.
Akuma died.
I'm in the car.
What about it?
Yeah, I mean, still. I said still with one L. You wanna or you?
Stay with me.
Yeah, I will get copyrighted if for you singing that. I hope you know. Thank you very much. I hope you know.
My bad.
You destroyed my entire career based on.
Well, technically, you're supposed to get a job, but you
Oh
decide
wow!
to stay
How
at
nice
home with
of
your
you!
little
How
laptop.
nice of you! Don't say anything to me like that. I will get a job. Yeah,
That's what he said.
you're really mean. You know that. You're
No.
mean to me. How dare you? There's no rules in this thing, right? It doesn't seem to be any rules in .com. I'll close for a moment and I'll say, you go rule.
I can't see the stream, but okay.
You're not looking at the stream. Don't worry. I'm just looking at the rule.
I'm looking at the stream, but it says it just keeps loading or something.
Oh, it happens.
Sad. I want to make clips. Really? Jaden, no, bad Jaden.
You get in. We're gonna have have to talk. We're gonna have the talk. Let me prepare
That kind
Jaden.
of sounds.
Yeah, like that kind of sounds like a mother. Yeah, that was a joke. Yu-Gi-Oh rules. Rulebook. Yu-Gi-Oh rulebook. Trading card game. Okay, let's see. Yu-Gi-Oh rulebook. Beginner. Official rulebook. There's this. I don't want to download this. I don't want to download the rulebook. Okay, I'll have to download this.
That one.
Okay, no, it didn't make me download. Okay, let's see.
Hello,
Okay.
darling, kiss me more.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That's thing you need to do. The game math. Monster cards, effect monsters, link monster, balloon monster, XYZ monsters, synchro monster, fusion monster, ritual monster. So many monster cards, spell and trap cards. Why is spell and trap cards so low? Should have been like the second thing because like from the start. Let the duel begin. Preparing the rules, turn structure. Monster battle rules, chains and spell speed. Other rules, glossary. Okay, I'm ready to start about the game. I'm actually just streaming how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! There was another viewer. The viewer just died.
What? Imagine Akuma singing.
Do it.
No. Not until Jaden gets here, I will sing.
Okay, that's fine. You wanna
I
get
might
music?
be alive, but
You're gonna
okay.
get music on the bot. For a moment. You can use the S music
I
channel.
don't know.
That's how I.
Man.
That's why I always put the music to no one else to see the music and not be
Now
bothered
I'm
by it.
going through your search history.
You can go to my search history. There's nothing there. I mean, there's the hand holding, but there's nothing more in there. There's also a meme, but there's nothing more in there. I think. Let me check.
Susibaka.
Wow, that's really nice of you. I really like how they call me Susibaka. Like, really appreciate it, I also have a picture of a cheese in there.
What?
Yeah, if you see my pin messages on S Music, you can see that there's a meme, hand holding, music, a picture of a cheese. Amazing. Yeah, that's funny, Okay, let me real. Let me read the. Let me get real. Let me read the book. The
Get
rules.
real.
I'll get real. I'll read
Get real.
the rules. What is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game? With the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, you can take part in the exciting card game action seen in the family of Yu-Gi-Oh! TV and comic mega hits. In this game, two players duel each other using a variety of monsters, spell, and trap cards to defeat their opponent's monster and be the first to drop the other's LP's life point to 0. Okay, easy. Everything you need to start playing is in this deck, but there are thousands more cards to choose from, so collecting additional cards in booster packs will let you customize your deck and increase your chances of winning. Yeah. This is the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game rulebook. It's important to learn how to play correctly, so you should read this rulebook before playing if you're new to the game. Understanding the rules will help you make the best use of your cards, so keep the rulebook handy during your first few games. You can also visit Brorak for more information. About the game. Create your own deck. With thousands of cards to choose from, you can create and customize your own deck with your favorite cards. Every duelist will have their own unique deck, completely different from every other duelist deck, which makes it exciting to play. Okay. Battle with fantastic monsters and great combos. Even if a card does not have enough power on its own, it may become powerful when combined with other cards. It's fun to collect all the different cards available and create your own combos and unleash them in a duel. Okay, I see. Booster cards. Yeah, that's smart. We're not gonna do that. Things you need to do. Deck. 40 to 60 cards. Oh, wow. I see. Assemble your favorite cards into a deck that follows these rules. Deck must be 40 to 60 cards. Take notes, Hakuma, take notes.
I'm not even listening, but okay.
That's really nice of you. I'm reading you the rules for you to understand as well as me.
I don't. You realize I'm gonna forget this in the span of 5 minutes, right?
That's why I'm telling you to type it. I'm telling you to type it, so... Oh, wow. The frame dropped 98%. That's not nice. Something on the plate?
I'll make her a middle-aged woman. You know?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, of course. Let me just play music.
I don't have any good music taste.
I just use the music called Dog.
Okay then.
Okay. You can only have up to 3 copies of the same card in your deck, extra deck, and side deck combined. Oh, I see. Akuma, we can
What?
only have up to 3 cards that are the same cards. We cannot have more than 3 cards. No, no, no. Okay, how do I say this? You have a card called I don't know. Uh, okay, if you have a card called the coin, you can only have 3 of those in the entire deck, including the side deck and extra deck. You can only have 3 of those.
Sad.
Yeah, that's the limit of 3 cards that have been repeated. Also, some cards are forbidden, limited or semi-limited in official tournaments. See page 45 for details. No, I don't care. Try to keep your deck close to the 40 card minimum. Having a deck with too many cards makes it hard to draw your best cards when you need them. This deck is called your main deck. I see. Okay, come on. That's a good rule. Let's keep the deck the closest to 40 in order to have less variety. They consist of X, Y, Z monsters, synchro monsters, and fusion monsters, which can be used during the game if you meet certain requirements for extra rules deck are. You can have up to 15 cards in the extra deck. The extra deck can contain blah blah blah, blah in any combination. These cards are not counted towards the 40 card minimum limit of your main deck. I see. Side deck. This is a separate deck of cards you can use to change your deck during a match. After each duel in a match, you can swap any card from your side deck with a card from your deck and or extra deck to customize your strategy against your opponent. The number of cards in your side deck must not exceed 15. The number of cards in your side deck before and after you swap any card must be exactly the same. Some cards require a coin toss. Some others require a dice. Some cards will require markers or counters to keep track of things like numbers of turns or a card's power level. You can use small objects like glass, blah blah blah. Monster tokens, okay, items which can help during a duel. Calculator, that sucks. Card sleeves, practically can prevent your accounts from getting bent or scratched. Okay. The game mat. Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. What's this? Have you organized your cards during a duel? When you use your cards, you place. Wait, yeah, you place. You place on the game mat. Different kind of cards are placed in different zones. Each duelist needs their own game mat. Place them together while dueling. This combined space known as the field. The game mat contained in this product is just for your half of your field. If the cards you control are the cards on your side of the field, no, it didn't say if, it just says that. You can also duel without using the game mat as long as you remember where to place the cards. Okay. Main monster zone. Okay, we know that. This is where you put spells and trap cards. You have up to 5 cards. You place them face up to activate them, or place them face down. Then we activating the pendulum monster cards. What does that mean? It causes the zone you use to also become pendulum zone. As long as the pendulum monster card is there. I need to see. Okay. When monster cards are destroyed and when spell and trap cards are used, they are sent to the graveyard. Okay, come on, listen to that. We have that. Yeah, your deck is placed face down in this place. Yeah, the deck. Yeah, doesn't matter. We know that. Special spell cards called Field Zone. Oh yeah, I know that. Each player can have one field spell card on their own side of the field. To use another field spell, send your previous one to the graveyard. Field spells cards do not count towards the 5 card limits of your 6 of your spell and trap zone. Oh, I see. Place your extra deck face down in this space. You can look at the cards in your own extra deck during the game. During a duel, extra monsters may be summoned to the field from here using special methods. Special monster cards will be sent to return and place face up here. Okay. An extra monster zone. This is where you put your monsters that are summoned to the field by special methods from the extra deck, like link monsters and fusion monsters. Normally, each player can only use one of these zones. A monster placed in this zone does not count towards the 5 monster limit of your main monster zone. Yeah, I see that. How to read a card. Level, okay. Okay, come on, this is the important part. The card's name. When a card name is mentioned in card text, it appears in quotations. If the cards have the same name, they are considered to be the same card. What does that mean? Level. Count the number of stats here to find out the monster's level. For X, what's the number of stars is the rank of the monster and is on left. But I mean, does it do anything? You know, like the level, like if I have a high level card, can I not summon it or something? How does it work? They have level for a reason. I mean, I was thinking like, oh yeah, you cannot use any 4 level monster and stuff like that. But I mean, that all that level does? Okay. Every monster has an attribute. This attribute is sometimes important for card effects. Dark, earth, wind, water, light, fire. Okay, that's easy. Okay, those are some easy colors. Wind is green. Light is chocolate for some reason. Water and fire, yeah, that's easy. Earth is dark, like actually just black, and dark is like a cool purple in there. Monsters are divided into various types. Monsters with specific abilities will have additional information here to next to their type. A card's identification number is found here. This number is useful for collecting cards and for sorting your collection. Attacks a monster attack and points is defense monster defense. Cards description. Cards effects are written here describing monster's special abilities. Normally, the effects of monsters cannot be used while they are set face down on the field. Yellow normal monster cards do not have effects and have a description of them written here that does not affect the game. Okay. What is a monster card? Monster cards are used to battle and defeat your opponent. Battles between monster cards are the foundation of any duel. There are any kinds of monster cards. This game is more than a simple slugfest, so monsters with high attack and defense points will not be enough. There are also monsters with strong special effects, even though their attack and defense points are low. Therefore, your success in duel depends on how skillful you can make use of the different kind of cards. Let's take a look at different kind of cards. Normal monsters, without the special abilities, they just attack and that's all. And effect monster has special abilities. The effects of these monsters are split into 4 categories: continuous effect, ignition effect, quick effect, and trigger effect, including flip. Continuous effect. This effect is active while the effect monster card is face up on the field. The effect starts when the face up monster appears on the field and ends once that monster is gone or is no longer face up. There is no trigger for its activation. These monsters are most useful if you have a strategy to protect them while they are on the field. Monsters, example. Oh, okay, I see. Ignition effect. You use this type of effect used by declaring its activation during your main phase. See structure, turn structure page 30. There are some ignition effects that have to cost to activate, like the current cards. Because you can choose. Okay, yeah, I can see that. You can choose this card. Then target one monster if you destroy the target. Okay. Trigger effect. These are activated by specific times, such as during the standby phase or when this monster is destroyed. These are cards that can make from great combos, but it's easier for your opponent to predict what will happen, so they might try to stop you. Okay. These are special monster effects that you can activate even during your opponent's turn phase. These types of effects have a spell speed of 2, even though the other monster effects have a spell speed of 1. Spell speed is something else. Since it's difficult for your opponent to predict these cards, they can give them an unexpected surprise. Multi-trigger effect. An effect activated. You can target one card in your graveyard specifically. Flip effect is part of the trigger effect. This is an effect that's activated when a face-down card is flipped face-up. This can happen when it is flipped summoned, attacked while face-down, or flipped face-up by a card effect. These effects start with the word flip on the card. When you have a face-down monster, your opponent must be wary because they don't know if it has a flip effect or not. Oh, I see. We got again psychology here. Link monster is a new kind of monster with ability to increase the number of monsters you can summon from your extra deck. In addition to the one extra monster summon you can usually use, you can also summon monsters from the extra deck to any of your main. Okay, I should not read this because we're not gonna talk about link monsters. Pendulum monster cards. These are interesting for me. New kind of cards that blurs the line between monsters and spells. They can be summoned as monsters to attack or defend, or you can activate them as spells cards in your pendulum zones to activate extra special abilities. Allow you to pendulum summon. Okay, but we'll notice that. We don't have any. SYC monsters. Yeah, those are mine. Synchro monsters. Tuner monsters for Psycho Summon. Fusion monsters. Yeah, you have to use for polymerization, right? Not in your main deck. They are summoned by using the specific monster listed on the card called fusion materials. Combined with a summoning card like polymerization, they usually have a special abilities and very high attack point as well. Since fusion summons require specific cards, be sure and include those necessary cards in your main deck. Ritual monsters. What is a ritual monster? Ritual monsters are special summon monsters that are special summoned with a specific ritual spell card along with a required tribute. Ritual monsters cards are placed in the main deck and cannot be summoned unless you have all the proper cards together in your hand or on the field. Ritual monsters generally have higher attack and defense and stuff. Okay, how to fusion summon? I know that. It says that you have to have all the materials and then use polymerization or something like that. When you have a ritual spell card, along with the matching ritual monster card in your hand, along with the required tribute, you can activate the ritual spell card. If the activation of the ritual is successful, tribute monster by sending them to your hand or the field to the graveyard. The ritual spell card will list the required amount of tribute. After sending the tribute monster to the graveyard, play the ritual monster card your main monster has owned in either face-up attack or defense position. Finally, place the ritual spell card in the graveyard. Summoning monster cards, normal summon, normal set, tribute summon. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, okay. Listen, Akuma. There's something for the levels. If your monster is level 5, 6, or 6, you have to tribute one card in order to summon them. So if I have a level 5 monster, I have to kill one of my cards, send it to the graveyard, and then I can summon that monster, you know? And for level 7 and higher, it's needed to tribute 2 monsters instead of 1. Simply play monster card in your hand to the field. Take position all of my monsters. Play a monster card from your hand in face down defense position is called a normal set. A monster normal set on the field is not considered summon. It has been normal set and can be summoned with a flip summon or flip face up by an attack or a card effect. Remember, you can only normal summon or normal set once per turn. So if you normal set a monster, you cannot also normal summon a monster that turn. You cannot play a monster from your hand onto the field face up defense position. Oh, I see. Oh, Akuma, we can only place one monster per round, and then one spell or single per round, it seems. Or no, we can only set one monster, I think it says. No, yeah. We can only summon once per turn, I suppose in the main phase. Flip summon, special summon with card effect. Yeah, that's something we can read at that moment. Spells and trap cards, how to read. Card name, epic. Type. Instead of having attribute, this is a spell or trap symbol. There are 6 types of icons. Where's the icon? Oh, I see. There are special properties a spell card trap may have. Equip, I see. Field, ritual, continuous, quick play, and counter. Card descriptions, yeah. Card number. Number? What does card number mean? A card identification number is found here. The number is useful for collecting and or for sorting your collect. Okay, that's. Thank you. Spell cards can only be activated only during your main phase and help you out with different effects. The spell cards have many powerful effects like storing others cards or strengthening monsters. Save these cards in your hand until you can get the best result out of them. Normal spell cards have single use effect. Okay. Ritual spell cards are used to perform ritual summons and you use these cards in the same way you would use normal spell cards. Okay. Continuous spell cards. These cards remain on the field once they are activated and their effect continues. Okay. Equip spell cards. Extra effect to a monster. Yeah. Field spell cards. Go into your field zone. Okay. Quick play spell cards. These are special spell cards that can be activated in any phase of your turn, not just your main phase. You can also activate them during your opponent's turn if you set the card face down first. But then you cannot activate the cards the same turn you set it. Okay. Trap cards. Normal trap cards, continuous and counter trap cards. Okay, continuous, we know that it remains normal, it's just normal. You just place it, just set it face down, and then you, when you wanna use it on your opponent's turn, you just activate it. And counter trap cards. These trap cards are normally activated in response to the activation of other cards that may have abilities like negating the effects of those cards. These type of traps are effective against normal spell cards or normal trap cards, which otherwise are hard to stop. Okay. So, let's say you activate a trap hole, so you kill one of my monsters, but I use a counter trap card, so you cannot use trap hole. Yeah, but let's say you have another counter trap card, so you use that and then you use the trap hole and also destroy my cards at that point. And they just die, you know? Just happen like that. The difference between set spell cards and set trap cards. Spell cards can be set face down on the field like trap cards. However, the rules for the two types of cards are different. The spell cards can be activated during the main phase, even in the same turn that you set them. Except for quick play. Setting them does not allow you to use them on your opponent's turn. They still can only be activated during your main phase. You can only set a spell card face down on the field to bluff your opponents into thinking you have a powerful trap. Okay, I see. Let the duel begin. How to duel and how to win. Okay, a single game is called a duel. There's 3 duels and the best out of 3 wins the match. Okay, easy, right? Like rock, paper, scissors. Each player starts a duel with 8,000 life points. You win a duel if you reduce your opponent's life points to 0, if your opponent is unable to draw a card, or if a call special effect says you win. If you and your opponents both reach 0 LP at the same time, the rules declare a draw. Okay. Victory conditions. Reduce your opponent's life points to 0. Your opponent is unable to draw a card when they are supposed to draw. Oh, that sucks. Win with a card special effect. Okay. So Yakuma. If I ran out of cards and it is my turn and I have to draw, I lose instantly the match. Preparing a duel. Before starting a duel, follow these 4 steps. Also make sure you have all extra items that your deck might need, like a coin or counters. After greeting your opponent, shuffle your deck thoroughly, then you may shuffle and cut your opponent's deck. After cutting the place proper yeah, I think this only works on a human preparation. Okay, Akuma, finally what we needed. Turn structure. A duel progresses in a series of turns which are divided into phases. Draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1, battle phase, main phase 2, end phase. Oh, if there's no battle phases, then just go to the end phase. It says. Second player's turn, then. Draw phase. This is the first phase. The players whose turn it is. Your turn player draws cards. Draw 1 card from the top of the deck. A player with no cards left in their deck is unable to draw, loses the duel. After you draw, tap cards and quick play spell cards can be activated before proceeding to the standby phase. Okay, I see. Main action in this phase: draw 1 card, and all action that you can do on the main phase. Draw phase, then you go to the standby phase. Oh, no, wait, no. Draw phase, you can draw 1 card, then you can activate trap cards, quick play, spell cards, etc. Whatever. Only spells, then you go to the standby phase. You can activate the effects. Or take the effects or whatever it says. Like, yeah. But nothing that different. Main phase 1. Okay, so standby phase, which is the second phase, it is for, let's say I use something that will activate on your standby phase, so that will happen. Another thing that can happen in standby phase, that you activate a trap card or a spell card. Like, yeah, that's the phase where you do that. Main phase 1, you can normal summon, set or change the battle position of monsters, activate a card effect, and set spells and trap cards. These actions can be done in any order you want, but some actions have restrictions. Summon or set a monster. There is no limit to the number of times you can flip summon or special summon during a turn, but you can only normal summon or set a monster once per turn. Oh, okay. So, Akuma, we can only summon a monster per turn. 1 monster per main phase. Normal summon or set it. So we can only yeah. Change your monster's battle positions. Yeah, it says that you can flip them however you want. You can change the position of 3 monsters you control, except in these cases. You cannot change the battle position of a monster that was played into the field this turn. Okay. You cannot change it in main phase 2 if the monster attacked during the battle phase. You cannot change it if you have already changed its battle position once this turn. Okay, I see. Activate a card or effect. You can activate spells and trap cards or the effects of spell, trap cards, or monster cards as many times as you want during this phase, as long as you can keep paying any cost involved. Set spells, cards, and trap cards. You can set spell, trap cards, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we know that. Battle phase. The important part, Akuma. Now it's time to battle with your monster cards. This phase is divided into steps. You do not have to conduct the battle phase every turn, even if you have a monster on the field. Oh, important. The player who goes first cannot conduct their battle phase on their first turn. Oh, that sucks. But I mean, yeah, that would be a huge advantage. Battle with monsters. Activate trap cards and quick play spell cards. Close the battle phase. Start step. battle step, damage step, end step. I see. Card step. Yeah, the turn player should announce, I'm entering the battle phase. Remember, the player who goes first cannot conduct a battle phase in the very first turn. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's actually the best outcome. You're gonna attack. That'll be like bullshit. Select one monster on your side of the field to attack with, and yeah. In this step, player calculate the result of damage, and end step, then yeah, just go. The player rules during battle step. Declare your attacking monster and your attack target monster. Main phase 2. If you conducted your battle phase, your turn moves to main phase 2. Afterwards, the actions a player can perform in this phase are the same as main phase 1. However, if the player already did something in main phase 1 that has a limit to the number of times it can be done, the player cannot do it again in main phase 2. Consider if you want to activate set spell and trap cards, or summon or set a monster. If you didn't do that in main phase 1, based on your situation after the battle phase, use this phase to prepare you for the opponent's turn. I see. If you use a spell or trap on your main phase 1, then on your main phase 2 you can only set cards and stuff like that. I think. Yeah. Yeah, set summon or set a monster, change your monster's battle positions, activate a card effect, or set a spell or trap card. End phase. Announce the end of your turn, and if there's any cards on the field which say during the end phase, in the next, resolve those effects in this phase. If you have more than 6 cards in your hand at the end of this phase, select and discard cards to the graveyard until you only have 6 in your hand. Well, that sucks. Actions in this phase. Resolve card effects which activate in this phase. Discard if you have more than 6 cards in hand. Okay, Akuma. When we are at the end phase, before going to the next turn of the other player, you have, let's say, 7 cards, you have to kill one of them on the throw one of them to the graveyard. Okay? Other possible actions in this phase: activate trap cards and quick play spell cards. Yeah. Monster battle rules. There we go. Woo! There's some rules in here. During damage step, you can only use counter trap cards. Yeah, okay. Until the start of damage calculation. If you attack a face down defense position monster, flip the card to face up defense position in the damage step. Now you can see the monster defense and then calculate damage. When an attack monster is flipped face up, any flip effects are activated and resolve after damage calculation. If you need to select a monster for the flip effect to target, you cannot target a monster that has already been destroyed during the damage calculation. Of course. Terminating damage. Okay. When you attack an attack position monster. Oh, okay, I see. When you are attacking a monster's attack is higher than the attack of the opponent monster, the attacking monster destroys the opponent's monster and sends it to the graveyard. The amount of that your attacking monster exceeds the opponent's attack for it. Akuma, I understand now. I understand what the defense position means. It means that if you attack a monster that's on attack position, if my damage is greater than the monster's damage, then I win. But if your monster is on defense, then we're calculating the defense, not the damage. Not the... You see? You understand what I mean? If my monster has 100 attack and 1,000 defense, and I have it on defense, when you attack me, you will have to take 1,000 points from the monster. But if you attack him when he's in attack position, you will have to take 100 points instead of 1,000. You see?
Ah.
Yeah. Now I understand what the defense position means. What is a chain? Yeah, I think a chain is when a player wants to use an effect after it's been played, but before that card has an effect on the game, if it can activate it, green a chain. If your opponent responds with an effect when it chooses your opponent another chain, your opponent does not respond. You may activate this kind of effect and create a chain to your own card activation. Both players continue that effect until both wish to add nothing else. Then you resolve the outcome in reverse order. Starting with the last card that was activated. You must always be careful not to resolve the effects of your card before asking your opponent if they wish to make a chain. Spell speed. Every type of card effect has spell speed between 1 and 3. If you want to respond to a card effect in a chain, you have to use an effect with the spell speed 2 or higher, and it cannot have lower spell speed than the effect you're responding to. Okay. Spell speed 1. Spells normal, equip, continuous, blah blah blah. This is the lowest of all spell speed. This card cannot be activated in response to any other effect. Typically, this effect cannot be chain linked to or higher, unless multiple spell speed 1 effects are activated simultaneously. These cards can be used to respond to a spell speed of 1 or 2 effect, and can be typically activated during any phase. This is the fastest of all spell speeds and can be the 3, and can be used to respond to a card of any spell. Only another spell speed 3 card may be used to respond to these cards. I see. So if I use a spell and you don't like it, and my spell has a level 1 a spell speed, and you can respond to it by using another spell that will destroy that one that has a speed of 1 or higher. If I use one spell and you don't like it, and my spell has a spell speed 2, you must use one that's 2 or higher. Because if you use one that's 1, it will not work. I mean, you cannot use it if it's 1. I see. Oh, I see. Okay, Akuma. The chain works this way. I use this card, you don't like it. You use that other card, and I don't like it, so I use the other card to negate that one. And the effect take order in that the last card I used to negate your Tingo. Then yeah. Oh, it goes from the last one that was used to the first one that was used. Wait, I'm lying. Give me a second. Ah, there we go. Okay, I survived. So I see. Turns player priority. The turn player always starts with priority, or the choice to activate a card first. In each phase or step of their turn, As long as the turn player has priority, the opponent cannot activate cards or effects, except for effects that activate automatically, like target or flip effects. The turn player can either use priority to play a card or activate an effect, or pass priority to the opponent so they can activate an effect. Why would you do that? A player must pass priority to the opponent when moving on to the next. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah. Strictly speaking, you will always declare that you're passing priority before the end of every phase and step, and ask your opponent if they wish to play a card. However, for ease of play, announcing the end of your phases or steps implies giving priority. Therefore, when announcing the end of your phase, your opponent can just say, before the end of your phase, I activate this card and use a card. The turn player establishes priority after a card's activation at the end at the end of each phase or step. Priority passes to the opponent. Okay. Other rules: forbidden unlimited cards. No, it doesn't. We don't care. Public knowledge: with all players conduct actions simultaneously when multiple cards are activated simultaneously. Zero attack monsters. To attack position monster with zero attack, battle each other. New monster is destroyed. Cannot destroy anything by battle. If to attack position monsters with zero attack, battle each other, neither monster is destroyed. Okay, of course, because you do zero damage. Rules versus card effects. Takes precedence. For example, a monster can only attack once per turn, but with a card effect, it is able to attack twice. Okay? Yeah, card effects destroy rules if they want. Actions we cannot be chained to. You can only create a chain by responding to the activation of a card or effect. Summoning a monster, tribute, changing a monster's battle position, and paying costs are not effect activations, and therefore you cannot respond to those using a chain. Yeah. Banish or is returned to the hand of extra hand. Okay, I see. Glossary. Attack directly. Banish card. Although a card that has been used is normal, sent to the graveyard, a card which banished is separated from the field instead. You must return your banished cards so you can use them for the next duel. Okay, yeah. I think this is all fine. Okay. I think I read the whole rule book. It's not that complicated. Let's go then. Let's go to Duel book. That's it's not a nice sound, huh? Oh, the fucking frames are dying. Holy cow. Experience these issues. This is not a stream anymore. This is a flat screen or something. Okay, are you ready?
No.
To the Limbook. We're waiting.
No.
Let me know. I read the whole rule book. I'm ready.
No.
It's not loading. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got it in Akuma. I mean, by we, I mean Omori. Multiple powers.
Found it. I found it. Get Pedro a Duel.
What do you find?
Okay. Okay, I'm in Duel book.
Oh yeah. It's a deck, you know.
Oh no, Queen.
Shut up.
Queen.
You're queen.
No, you. Queen.
Cannot search this by limit. What's the limit? 3. Alpha first. That's updated. Release date. Release date.